Hello, everyone. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Hello, everyone.
Can you hear me? Hello, everyone.
Apparently, you can. I just realized I gotta connect to a different Wi-Fi network because. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys my WWE Monday Night Raw live reactions for April 30th, 2018. I almost said 2017, but it's 2018. Now, the reason why this is going up really late is because I was sick Monday and Tuesday. Like, I was absolutely sick. I really don't get sick all that much. I don't know exactly what made me sick, but after I did the wrestling rundown, which I'm the champion of, I actually really didn't feel all that well. I had trouble sleeping because I was coughing and stuff, and then I woke up, but I had to go to school because I had to take a test, and if you don't show up to take the test, you get a 0, so I had to go, and I took the test, and then I just came home, and I just felt absolutely sick. I didn't even feel like really doing any videos or anything like that. I just watched stuff on Netflix and things like that. But then I absolutely crashed right before Raw hit. But I knew I felt like crap all day, though. So I'm like, yeah, I ain't doing a lot of reactions tonight. And then I felt even worse on Tuesday. I slept the whole day. And then Wednesday, I didn't have time to do the live reactions. I'm also going to admit with the live reactions, I have to be a little bit more careful now when it comes to the live reactions because I got 2 copyright notices on the WWE Greatest Royal Rumble live reactions. I did get one of them removed, but I still have one there that's still being disputed. So from this point going forward, I'm not going to watch wrestling shows off my computer that's going to cause me to get a copyright strike. So, yeah, there's that. So a lot of them will be on TV or through my Xbox One. But that's why I've been holding back. But that's why I've been out of action this week. But I am going to do the live reactions now for Monday Night Raw, and then I'm going to do SmackDown right afterwards. And yeah, pretty much I'm doing the live reactions because the agreement is that after every pay-per-view, I would do a live reactions. And now we have recently come off the Greatest Royal Rumble event, or the GER for short. And now we're on our way to Backlash. Yes, we literally have a pay-per-view coming up now this Sunday. Yeah, that it's like there's no rest for the wicked. What I am looking forward to is that we get somewhat of a break from pay-per-views for WWE, so that way I can kind of focus back to doing the New Japan and Ring of Honor videos. Well, I haven't been able to do the Ring of Honor videos yet, but I can focus on trying to catch up on that stuff. But obviously that's going to be TBD. So, yeah. But before I start off with that, there is some WWE.com exclusives I do want to do some live reactions to. The first one is called 5 Things You Need to Know Before Tonight's Raw. But of course, there's an advertisement going on, so. But look, I can skip it. Well, at least I can. Okay, no, yeah, I can skip it.
The monster among men is the greatest Royal Rumble champion.
Right now, they're just showing Braun Strowman after he had just won the
ever 50-man greatest Royal Rumble match, outlasting 49 other superstars and legends. So following his monumental win, who or what will the monster among men destroy next?
Yeah, so we know that Braun Strowman won the Greatest Royal Rumble match. We don't know what this means for Braun Strowman. We don't know what this means for the Greatest Royal Rumble, but obviously that's all TBD.
Fell at the hands of Universal Champion Brock Lesnar in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. controversially this time. However, now the big dog must reshift his focus to his one-on-one battle at Backlash against Samoa Joe. So will Reigns be able to get right and focus on the task at hand? Woken Matt.
Yes, and we also know that let me just put the camera up a little bit. We also know that after the WWE Universal Championship match at the Greatest Royal Rumble, Brock Lesnar ended up retaining his WWE Universal Championship in controversial fashion against Roman Reigns when he speared him through the cage, and both men technically, what they tried to say, went out, but Brock Lesnar hit first, even though Roman Reigns really hit first, but whatever. That's what they're trying to tell us.
Hardy and Bray Wyatt completed their expedition of gold by capturing the Raw Tag Team Championships and defeating Sheamus and Cesaro at the Greatest Royal Rumble event. Now, the natural first question that comes to mind is, what the heck is going to happen with these two as champions? Ronda Rousey sent.
And we also know that the Deleter of Worlds defeated the Bar to win. The Deleter of Worlds defeated the Bar to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. Which I should have said the Deleter of Worlds defeated the Bar to win the vacant Raw Tag Team Championships. And I'm very interested to see what they're going to do as Raw Tag Team Champions.
A strong message to the Raw women's locker room when she came to the aid of her friend Natalya and turned her negative attention to Mickie James during the main event. Now all eyes will be on Mickie James, Alexa Bliss, and the Riot Squad to see how they respond to the Rowdy ones. Seth Rollins.
And we also know that last week Ronda Rousey ended up making the save for Natalya again, this time taking out Mickie James. So it's going to be interesting to see what she does this week.
Retained his Intercontinental Championship in a breathtaking ladder match at the Greatest Royal Rumble event. Now the Architect has to strap right back in as he has a title defense against SmackDown Live's The Miz at Backlash. So what will be on the Architect's mind tonight? You do not want to.
So yeah, we also know that Seth Rollins at the Greatest Royal Rumble event ended up retaining his Intercontinental Championship against Prince Devitt, The Miz, and Samoa Joe in a ladder match. I also forgot to mention that at Backlash this Sunday, we're going to have a Raw versus SmackDown match. It's going to be Monday Night Raw's Roman Reigns versus SmackDown Samoa Joe. And we also are going to have an Intercontinental Championship match at Backlash where it's going to be Monday Night Raw's Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus SmackDown's The Miz.
The Miz Raw tonight. It all goes down live at 8/7 Central on the USA Network.
All right, but let's get to what
the superstars of Raw.
Let's get to what this live reaction really is all about. This next one is called "You've Seen the Means, but There Is More." Alternate angles of Titus's trip heard around the world. Oh God, that hurt.
And the superstars of SmackDown Live combined.
Right now, that's just an advertisement for Backlash.
This Sunday on WWE Network. As always, free for new subscribers. This is number 30.
So here it comes. It's so great you got to see it twice.
The leader of Titus.
So here it comes.
Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil runs out. Oh, when he tripped and he just landed right underneath the fucking win.
Oh my God, what the heck?
That's got to be like the greatest Royal Rumble performance. The greatest Royal Rumble performance in WWE history. I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin won 3 Royal Rumbles. Daniel Bryan's the longest competitor to be in the match.
That may be the greatest thing I've ever
Shawn
seen.
Michaels and Kane tied with for the great overall most eliminations. Roman Reigns has the most singles eliminations, but nothing's gonna top Titus O'Neil's thing. That was awesome. All right, but let's get serious now. Next one is called Kurt Angle addresses the steel cage match controversy.
So you'll be here to help protect my car.
And obviously I got to wait again because of advertisements.
Kurt, I appreciate you
And
taking
he's been interviewed by Mike Rome.
the time to talk to me tonight. I know you're busy getting ready for Monday Night Raw, but I wanted to talk to you about the WWE Universal Championship match of the Greatest Royal Rumble, where Roman speared Brock through the...
I know where you're going with this, Mike. Yes, Roman's feet did hit the floor first. The referee, Chad Patton, awarding Brock the victory was flawed. I do applaud the decision to make a sudden judgment call on behalf of the health and safety of both superstars crashing through a steel cage. The referee's decision still stands, which means that Brock Lesnar is still the WWE Universal Champion. Thank you.
Stop running!
I like that they the WWE did kind of admit that the referee's decision was flawed. So I like that they did admit it. So I'm happy about that. But I guess the referee's decision stands after it happens. But let's get to the next video now. This kind of pertains to Raw because it involves Ronda Rousey. It's called Ronda Rousey Hits the Red Carpet for Mile 22. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out. This was last Tuesday.
Mile 22. This was a role that was several years in the making for me. I just wanted to work with Pete in any way. It's an intense piece of fiction based upon real types of characters.
It's a character-driven action movie. Having something that's really smart and sophisticated in that way, I think, is what audiences are looking for.
Sam, the character, she is a weapon of a woman, and there's a presence that goes along with that. I know that I can exude that presence the way that Sam Snow could.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. So Ronda Rousey is going to be in a movie called Mile 22. I don't know if I'll see it or not, but whatever. But yeah, and it has like some pretty big actors in it and stuff. I didn't think it would. I thought it was going to have like nothing actors, but it's got Mark Wahlberg, who has been in a ton of movies. Both the Teds. He was just in the Boston Bomb, the Patriots Day. That's the name of the movie I couldn't think of, and he was in that football movie with Stone Cold Steve Austin and the Great Khali. I can't think of the name of it, but okay, no, that was Adam Sandler. Sorry. I'm trying to think. He was in another movie. He was in Die Hard. He was in a movie with The Rock and somebody else, but I forget who. But yeah, but what I'm trying to say is Mark Wahlberg's been in a lot of movies, and Maggie from The Walking Dead apparently is going to be in it as well, which is, I guess, going to be strange because I guess that's pretty cool. Everybody knows I love The Walking Dead. I just recently went back to watching that, so well, I wouldn't say obviously now I love it as much now. I more just like it now because it's definitely gone down in quality, but you get what I'm trying to say. It is going to be interesting to try to see Maggie from The Walking Dead try to fuck with Ronda Rousey because she ain't win that fucking battle. But yeah. It's good publicity, I guess, for WWE for Ronda Rousey to be in it. I think this was the movie she was shooting right before she signed with the company. But those are all the WWE.com exclusives. Get ready for me to hurt myself again. Okay, that one didn't hurt. Now let's get to Monday Night Raw itself. I'm going to read the guide that's on the TV. This is called, and it's all it says is highlights from WWE's greatest Royal Rumble event and countdown to WWE Backlash. I'm going to turn this up to 20.
Wow.
She just means when she's not a kid anymore.
He knows what I mean. I don't like you.
All right, let's get ready to Raw, though. And there's not going to be any commercial breaks because I'm not in that type of stream. And I can just fast forward all the commercials anyway, so.
It is the largest international televised event in WWE history. For the first time, WWE.
Right now, it's just showing the Greatest Royal Rumble event. And since I've already watched this show, I'm going to fast forward this part, actually. So I kind of talked. I already watched this show, so.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight in Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
And now he's back to just largely being booed again. You know, he got a mixed reaction in Saudi Arabia, but Roman Reigns is back to being booed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns must be bitter. He must be frustrated tonight.
You know, obviously Roman Reigns came very close to defeating Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal Championship at the Greatest Royal Rumble event. But he was pretty much screwed out of the championship. The referee just made a reflex reaction. All right, but we got the commentary team of Jonathan Coachman, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves. Jonathan Coachman is back. He wasn't on Raw last week for doing commentary, so yeah.
Remember the rules. You win via pinfall submission or escape from the cage, where both feet must hit the floor, which Corey leads us to our controversy. After a highly contested back and forth battle, the big dog would deliver a spear with such incredible impact. It would drive the champion through the wall of the steel cage. Now, Brock Lesnar's back would land first, but it was Roman Reigns' feet who would actually touch first, leading to a very controversial decision. As you can see in the shot here, Roman Reigns' feet clearly touching the floor before Brock Lesnar's. Now, the official in that match, Chad Patton, sent out a tweet earlier today talking about the controversy at the end of the match.
So this is what Chad Patton had to say, talking about the finish to the steel cage match, and his Twitter handle is @ChadPatton WWE. I understand I made an incorrect decision and want to apologize. During the hashtag Universal title match at hashtag WWE Go. I saw Brock Lesnar go through the cage first and was concerned for the health and safety of both superstars.
I understand I made an incorrect decision and want to apologize.
So yeah, it seems like at a future show we are going to get a rematch between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship, and I'm assuming they're going to finally crown Roman Reigns Universal Champion then.
But I support the decision to make a sudden judgment.
But let's see what Roman Reigns has to say about that controversial finish.
But gentlemen, we see it all the time, whether it's in the NFL, whether it's in the NBA. Officials sometimes play into the outcome. I feel bad for Chad Patton that he's in the middle of the controversy right now.
So there's the booze.
We mentioned before we're in Montreal, things certainly a little bit different here in Quebec, Canada.
There's really nothing different. Roman Reigns is booed everywhere.
It's like the night after WrestleMania every single year. You never quite know how the crowd is going to react. Definitely a ravenous portion of the WWE Universe. I guess there's no doubt you could say one more excuses. Because there's no need to. You've seen the footage. You saw the tweet from the referee himself. So that means you're looking at the real Universal Champion. I should be the Universal Champion, but I'm not. Yet. And a lot of you doubted me. A lot of people lost faith in me. But the fact is, I am a man of my word, and I kept my word. I beat Brock Lesnar in that steel cage. And that is why I will never lose faith in myself. And I would tell that to Brock Lesnar right now, but we all know he's not here. So I'm going to turn my attention to another man. Another man that I'm going to face this Sunday at bat. Lose safely.
It's Joe.
That's to assume that any of us had any faith in you to begin with. No. I told you you were going to lose to Brock Lesnar, and you lost. And now I'm here to inform you of a very simple fact. This Sunday at Backlash, I put your downward spiraling career to sleep. First, Samoa Joe, the Roman Reigns faces Sunday at Backlash from now.
Go away, gender. Wait, we got the two fucking biggest guys that get booed in the same way. Get the fuck out of here. All you are, see, now all he is a Roman Reigns victim.
I can't stand as someone who makes excuses for their shortcomings. I, on the other hand, would have a legitimate excuse because Jeff Hardy cheated, but you don't hear me complain. You lost fair and square to Brock Lesnar. At Backlash, you will lose to Samoa Joe. But tonight, you will lose to the modern-day Maharaja. Joe was right. Your career is in the tubes. And now that I'm on Raw, I will flourish, and I will eventually raise the Universal Championship. And tonight, I will prove exactly why.
Cool, obviously since they're in Canada, they're going to get a huge reaction.
15 minutes from here in the battle of Canada. It's a hometown hero. Holy smokes!
Welcome, Sami Zayn. Obviously had to miss out on the greatest Royal Rumble event.
Unbelievable. Hey, I'm in Montreal. Hey, Dara, what's that thing you did to the donation one? Let's get down to this here for 1 second, boys. The two of you are complaining about the greatest Royal Rumble when due to a serious medical injury I sustained at the hands of Bobby Lashley, I wasn't even able to go. Yeah, that's right, I caught a very serious case of vertigo. But you know what? I'm feeling a lot better tonight. In fact, what better way to make things right than right here in my hometown? That's why tonight I will be the one to take on Roman Reigns.
I'd like to see that, Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. That would be a very good match. Oh, here comes another Canadian boy.
Just 30 minutes to Montreal. Technically 45, but please count. Well, Kevin Owens told me 30, so I believe that. Don't you get lost crossing the street? I actually got into it. I'm prepared for this show. That's a first. You know what I want to work for the first hour this week is translator. There's been so much French already talked that I have no idea if they're coming or going. Moi, je ne dirais pas tabarouette parce que je suis un adulte de 33 ans, mais en effet, Sami, ça fait bien longtemps qu'on attend cette soirée-là. But Sami, my old friend, with all due respect, look, I know you can beat Roman Reigns. However, I think tonight, what people want to see is Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
Wouldn't mind seeing that either.
That means yes, they like that idea. But now we've got a bit of a situation because Jinder Mahal wants a piece of Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn wants a piece of Roman Reigns, as do I. So here's how we're going to settle this. Why don't we have a good old coin flip? I don't have a coin, and a coin only has two sides. It doesn't matter. How about we do this? A little popularity contest.
It's all funny because they're all from Canada.
Do we want to see Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn? Not bad at all. Do we want to see Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal?
And he's still booed. Jinder Mahal is still booed in his hometown, pretty much, or his home country.
Or do you want to see Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens?
Kevin Owens got the biggest reaction. So it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, which makes sense.
Sorry, boys. Oh, man. And Roman Reigns now being mauled by Mahal and Singh and say after he went after KO. You get for disrespecting a hometown hero like Kevin Owens. Reigns is getting exactly what he asked for. How did he get
Everyone's cheering about this. The 3 Canadians. Oh, here comes Bobby Lashley.
Lashley going right after Sami Zayn and now Jinder Mahal and the Dominator taking up KO. The numbers game.
Oh, but the numbers game's just way too much.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how tough you are. You got Jinder, KO, and Sami Zayn. Eventually, you're going to get taken down there. You discount Sunil Singh. And look at Mahal still hammering away on Reigns. Now turning his attention to Bobby Lashley.
Oh, you guys, get out of there. You guys are going to get murdered. See you later. See you later, Sami Zayn. See you later, Kevin Owens. Ready, ready, ready. What's this power game right here?
But this allows Lashley to get back in the mix.
Yeah. Oh, see you later, Mahal. See you later, Sami Zayn. Sunil Singh. He was born. That's what he did wrong. See you later, Sunil Singh. Oh, you're gone forever. You're dead.
Lashley, Reigns, and Strowman standing tall as we have a chaotic start to Monday Night Raw in Montreal. Things are going to continue to intensify later tonight. Mickie James has challenged Natalia, insisting that Alexa Bliss be in Mickey's corner. Meanwhile,
Let's know to come tonight. We have Natalia versus Mickie James, which actually makes sense after what happened in the main event of Raw last week.
Saudi Arabia, Elias got this special tea that he's now using to massage and soothe the vocal cords before he comes out to the Royal concert. Elias will be in concert next to show an incredible Royal Rumble match. Elias with a return match against Bobby Roode here live tonight. I don't know how that team made it.
Oh, coming up next though, we have Robert. We have Robert, Bob, Bobby, Wood. Totally awesome, Wood. I don't have my phone on me and stuff, so I don't have the real name. But it's gonna be Bob Wood versus Elias coming up next.
The match is next. Hardy's grilled up a 1/3 pound.
Before we get into that, we have to fast forward though. But yeah, that segment I thought was pretty good. It gets enough. Right now it's just showing an advertisement for Colony, which I still need to watch.
When the cast that began Monday Night Raw moments ago, general manager.
Ooh, and now later on tonight we're gonna have a 6-man tag team match. Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Bobby Lashley versus Jinder Mahal, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn live tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Oh, everyone be quiet. Let him perform his music. Let him perform his beautiful music.
Hello, I am Elias. And I am here, so consider yourself blessed. I have one question for everybody here tonight.
Who wants to walk with Elias? I'm walking with Elias.
I truly am a gift. In fact, sometimes I get so lost in my own thoughts that I forget how special it must be for all of you to see me. Especially considering the fact that the entire world knows what everyone here knows, that WWE stands for.
Walk with Elias.
That WWE stands for.
Walk with Elias.
And how many of you saw the greatest Royal Rumble?
I did. I saw it.
All your favorites were there. New Day, Randy Orton, Raw's own Kurt Angle. It was great. I eliminated them all. I truly am reaching a new level of fame that almost no one can comprehend. Definitely not Bobby Roode. In fact, I wrote a song, so right now I need all you mouth breathers to silence your cell phones. Hold your applause.
You never want to tell a wrestling crowd to be quiet. That's like rule number one.
This is only going to work if you listen. Right now, I need you to shut your mouths.
All right, let him perform his beautiful music.
He's glorious, but it's not. Let me tell you something. It's gonna take a lot to impress the best thing going. On Monday Night Raw, you're as sad and pathetic as the people of Montreal. I said,
come on! Nobody ever lets this guy perform his music. It's not fair. Like, when's a lot? How can Elias break out into like the real music world if he can't even finish his songs? He's got so many. He takes time out of his day to finish these songs. Glorious, victorious. No, I want to fan. No, I won't give in. I won't give in. No, so glorious. All right, so now I'm going to do my predictions about who I think is going to win in this matchup. I'm going to say because 50-50 booking, Bob Roode will win. I mean, I'm just going to say that who will win is because 50-50 booking.
Don't have to either. We're back live on Monday.
Oh, but Raw's back on right now. Elias is dominating Bob Roode with a chin lock. Obviously, this is a rematch from last week when Elias knocked off Bob Roode by rolling him up and holding the trunks. Actually, I don't remember if he held the trunks or not. Actually, but I remember he cheated.
Both of these superstars are very impressive in the largest Royal
in the greatest Royal Rumble event, Elias lasted 35 minutes, and he eliminated a lot of people in that matchup. I believe he eliminated Victor, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods. Elias even eliminated Randy Orton, Kurt Angle. He lasted a while in that matchup. Unfortunately, Elias last fell to Braun Strowman. As for Bob Roode, he ended up eliminating a good number of people in that matchup. He eliminated Dawson from the Revival, or Dash from the Revival. I don't remember which Revival member. And I think Rhino. So. Oh, nice blockbuster by Roode. Obviously Bob Roode, former. Ever since he came, he's had a pretty memorable career. He was part of in 2002. He was part of Team Canada. I forget it. I don't know exactly who was in that faction, but one of the members I know was Eric Young, and he ended up doing other stuff in WWE. I don't really recall, but his main stint I remember him by was teaming up with James Storm In Beer Money, they were the longest reigning TNA World Tag Team Champions in history until they finally lost them to Mex America Inc. And then he ended up winning the Bound for Glory series by last beat him Bully Way at TNA No Surrender 2011. And then at Bound for Glory 2011, he failed to defeat Kurt Angle for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, showing a backlash ad. Gonna do commentary. Elias has still got that chin lock in. Elias really grounded Bob Roode here. Think about how much of a great victory if Elias could beat Bob Roode, a former two-time United States champion. No, sorry, a former United States champion, a former NXT champion. This really would put him on the map, especially after that great role that he's been on from the Greatest Royal Rumble. That would just be a huge rebound for Elias, and Elias continues to wrestle down Roode. Okay, I don't have to do commentary anymore.
Sunday, Roman Reigns battles Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins versus The Miz. For the
all right, but as for Bob, as I was saying with Bob Roode, Bob Roode also wrestled. Yeah, and then eventually Bob Roode, a couple of weeks later, would defeat James Storm by turning heel to become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and he became the longest TNA World Heavyweight Championship, having title defenses, defeating the likes of defeated the likes of AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, James Storm, Rob Van Dam, Mr. Anderson, Sting. And then eventually he ended up losing the TNA World Heavyweight Championship to Austin Aries at Destination X 2012. And then he tried to get it back at TNA Hardcore Justice 2011, but he failed. And as long as Austin Aries was World Heavyweight Champion, he wasn't able to challenge for the championship. He blew off his feud with James Storm at Bound for Glory 2012, where he ended up losing to him in a street fight. And then he became the number one contender to Jeff Hardy's TNA World Heavyweight Championship at TNA Final Resolution, which he lost. And then him and Aries tried to win it in a triple threat match where Jeff Hardy retained at TNA Genesis 2013. Oh, gotta fast forward.
Caesar's Extra Most Bestest Pizza has the most cheese
since college.
For a limited time,
and then but continuing also Bob Roode Bob Roode also ended up what was I talking about? Oh, but Bob Roode also ended up I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Then Bob Roode and Austin Aries formed a tag team known as the Dirty Heels and ended up defeating Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez to win the TNA World Tag Team Championships. And then they lost them back to Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez. And later on in the year, in a 2 out of 3 falls match. And then they continued their tag team stint at TNA Slammiversary 2013. They were part of a Fatal 4-Way tag team elimination match to try to get back the TNA World Tag Team Champions, as well as Bad Influence, the champions Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez, and James Storm and Gunner. But the match was won by James Storm and Gunner, but Roode and Aries came in second place in that match. And then Bob Roode tried to win the Bound for Glory series again, but he ended up finishing in the final 4 last losing to Magnus. And then Bob Roode and Bad Influence formed Team Ego. Bob Roode got into a feud with Kurt Angle, beat him at Bound for Glory 2013, then lost to him at Genesis in a cage match. And then Bob Roode tried to get 10% control of TNA with Dixie Carter doing the Lethal Lockdown match, where it was Team Dixie, where it was Bob Roode, the Bromans, and Austin Aries versus Team MVP, which consisted of MVP, the American Wolves, and Willow. And obviously Bob Roode won due to interference from Bully Ray. And then Bob Roode defeated Bully Ray at Victory Road in a tables match. And then Bob Roode shortly afterwards turned face after MVP became a heel authority figure. and tried to get at MVP's faction that consisted of Lashley and Kenny Kidd, and then eventually Bob Roode ended up eventually beating Lashley for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship in November of 2014, and then he lost the championship right back in the on the first episode on Destination America in 2015, and then Bob Roode shortly afterwards got to do a feud with Eric Young, where he beat him in cage matches and last man standing matches, but lost to him in submission matches and no DQ matches. And then he reformed the team with the Dirty Heels, and they got to do a feud with the American Wolves for the vacant TNA World Tag Team Championships. Oh, going for the Glorious DDT, Glorious DDT, no.
Elias, though, able to get out of the way. Very well scouted.
Oh.
He's caught up in the ropes there. Caught a back elbow.
Oh, rolls him up again. Oh.
Reverses it. And a kick out.
Oh.
Up to his feet quick enough to deliver that boot, but Roode's still in this thing. Oh, right. Did you hear that? Shot. Pretty sure I just saw a molar flying on the front row.
Oh my gosh.
Bobby's hurt first. Bobby is hurt.
Wait into the.
Bobby Roode threw his throat first in an unforgiving.
He just got thrown throat first.
And now the count is on. I don't think Roode's concerned about the count right now. I don't think Bobby can breathe. Yeah, the official now checking out Bobby Roode. Bobby's in trouble. The official's
checking on him. I forgot Bob Roode's also from Canada.
EMTs are rushing out to the arena floor. Hold on, you're here to help. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Elias.
He won? I didn't hear the match stop. I like this. You know, this gets heat on Elias. I like this. And this sets up a nice feud, and this can give Roode a reason to want to go after him. I like this. I'll give this an up.
Seriously wrong. And clearly, whatever is wrong with Bobby Roode is not concerned.
Call him Bob Roode, damn it. It's Bob Roode.
Look at that impact.
Oh my gosh, he took a nasty fall too. But still to come on this show, we have the 6-man tag team match: Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Bobby Lashley versus Jinder Mahal, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn.
Make your morning a little better. Mix and match too.
I did like too how they didn't have like a theme song or anything after that. It was kind of supposed to be like a low moment of the show.
Tonight only, buy one t-shirt, get one for $5.
Well, Bobby Roode is heading for medical evaluation after what happened moments ago, a serious throat injury caused by Elias, and made worse by what happened at the end of the match. If there's any silver lining to the potential injury, it's that it appeared Bobby Roode's clavicle, upper chest, lower neck area made contact with the turnbuckle as opposed to directly on his throat. Either way, we send our best wishes to Bobby Roode.
Uh-oh, here comes the Authors of Pain. Who they wrestling?
on your right, and from intense, relentless, intimidating. Go on. All those things are true and accurate. These are two bad human beings. And who are the authors of pain going to be here tonight in Montreal? Let's check in with our own Charlie Caruso.
John Paul, Francois, I understand that you requested this match against the authors of pain, and my only question to you is why?
Oh, you know, Charlie, that's an excellent question. I'll gladly give you an answer. Because we are proud French Canadians. On est fiers des Québécois. Puis on est fiers d'être ici devant notre monde à Montréal. See, Charlie, we never back down from a challenge. Puis la soirée, la coupe, ça s'en vient chez nous. I told you my one word was transfer.
Those look like the biggest nerds in professional wrestling history.
These two men in the ring right now. You say, no, you said one word.
Authors of Pain are winning. These guys are going to be fucking eating for lunch.
John Paul and Francois all play right here tonight in Montreal. The good news is John Paul.
This does get AOP, I guess, some good heat because they're wrestling hometown Canadian guys. So
They may be the first and the last tag team to ever ask for a match with the authors of pain. Oh, the authors of pain are chomping at the bit. This is Razor.
oh, and Razor. Oh my gosh, see you later.
I believe that is that's Francois. Francois. Yes. You don't have to remember his name. He won't remember it long either. And now I don't know why John Paul wants to make a tag, but he does, and he will try his fair against the 6'4", 330-pound Razor.
Authors of Pain won defeated in NXT. They won the NXT Tag Team Championships from hashtag DIY at NXT TakeOver San Antonio. See you later.
Here's Aiko, 6'2", 250. They're here to dominate. Uh-oh, here we go. This. The Super Collider.
Oh, you're done.
John Paul and Francois. Good thing they have national health care here in Canada. We're going to need every bit of it. And here comes the last chapter.
This is over. Yeah, I get to know. Made Authors of Pain looks fun. It was about a 2-star match. It was just there. As for the Elias Bob Roode match, I'll get that 3 stars. I like the finish.
Why would you ask for a match with these two men? It's enjoyable for everybody that wasn't in the ring with Jacob and Ray. Now check this out. Boom! Super Collider, a pair of power bombs, and the next chapter in the Book of Pain. First, the last chapter. The tag team division, especially here on Raw, has really been raised, not just one notch, several notches. The Book of Pain remains open. Something to stop. There will be a chapter for every team on Monday Night Raw. Second of destruction. Who's going to argue? Well, Coach, if you're still looking for a trainer, he's probably in the men's room. No, I'm good now. I'm okay. It was an incredible ladder match this past Friday.
And coming up next, we're going to look at Monday Night Violence.
The Architects, Seth Rollins is still the Intercontinental Champion, but just barely. The Kingslayers live next.
We're going to hear from Seth Rollins coming up next.
He's me over 20.
So, what was you of being a WWE superstar? Well, Saudi Arabia generated headline.
more interested in that. Oh, but here comes Seth Rollins. This is the first time we're going to hear from him since that ladder match at the Greatest Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
Here comes the Katie Slayer.
Or event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. Starting at the Greatest Royal Rumble, the men's Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, ladder match for the Intercontinental title. Closing moments, a breathtaking display of athleticism from Seth Rollins as he would catapult himself off the rope right to the top of the ladder and steal the Intercontinental Championship right out of the fingertips of Finn Balor, leaving Finn in disbelief. There have been some great moments, moves in the history of the WWE. I would put that. Finish and that move onto the ladder right at the.
And we know at Backlash, Seth Rollins' night isn't over. At Backlash, we're going to have the Intercontinental Championship match. Monday Night Raw's Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus SmackDown's The Miz.
There's a reason he's called Monday Night Rollins. You guys are wild tonight, huh? I'm party out here. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know what else has been wild the last month of my career? Let's take it back to WrestleMania. Just bear with me 1 second, right? New Orleans, Louisiana, WrestleMania. I win the Intercontinental Championship. But then we fly all the way to South Africa and I defend the Intercontinental Championship. And then we come back to the States from Raw in St. Louis. And then we go all the way over to Saudi Arabia. And I defend the Intercontinental title in a fatal four-way ladder match in the Greatest Royal Rumble. And now, here I am, Monday Night Raw, live with you maniacs in Montreal.
Boy, everyone loves it. Oh, the fans feeling absolutely rowdy tonight. Oh my gosh. Fans losing it. The fans absolutely having a ball.
Trying to speak English. Now, I'm no good at this, but merci beaucoup. Wow. That means thank you, Lord. Yeah, I know, Bill. Why don't you like the translator again? Yeah, that last month was crazy, but you guys, you make it all worth it. I wouldn't rather be anywhere in the world, I'll tell you what. That trip back from Saudi was long, and I had a lot of time to reflect. And it got me thinking about what kind of champion I want to be moving forward. And with that said, it got me thinking about what kind of champion I don't want to be. And I don't want to be anything like Brock Lesnar. Hey, the truth is, I mean, he's not even the legitimate Universal Champion because we all saw Roman's feet hit first. Love him or hate him, that's a fact. But I don't want to be a champion like Brock who only shows up when it's convenient. He only fights when the price is right. I want to be a fighting champion. I want to be out here every Monday night.
Oh, Prince Devitt. Obviously, he's got a bone to pick with Seth Rollins. He was on the verge of winning that Intercontinental Championship in the ladder match when Seth Rollins grabbed it from him. Oh, get those hands up, guys.
It's contagious. You know, Seth, you're right. That was a long flight from Saudi Arabia. A lot of time for me to rewatch the end of the ladder match and see just how close I came to becoming Intercontinental Champion. But hats off to you, Seth. You beat me by this much. Now, the way I see it is, we have had 4 singles matches. You've won 2, and I've won 2. So that makes us even, right? Now you're out here talking about being a fighting champion. Well, how about you show everyone that you're a fighting champion by putting that title on the line versus me right here tonight?
Do it.
We need chance once again. Hey, now I've got The Miz at Backlash this Sunday for the IC title. But I like that but I am a fighting champion, and so I'll leave it up to these guys. What do you say, Montreal? You want to see Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor for the IC title right here tonight? And you're on. Awesome.
What now?
The last Toronto. Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. Guys, don't worry about what these people want. Worry about what's best for yourselves. You guys shouldn't be fighting each other. You should be fighting together. No. We should all be fighting together. Look, last week, we made a mistake of approaching you guys separately. What we should have done is had a group conversation! Good shirts. What the hell? Okay, all right. Okay. We see what you're thinking. Forget about the Valor Club. Forget it. Forget about the Shield. Forget that too. You seeing what I'm seeing? Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 horsemen of the WWE. Yeah. Come on. What? Let's talk this over. Hey. Come on. It's going to be a hard no, guys. Sorry.
I don't like this storyline to go with Axel and Dallas. It's like, well, see you later. Oh, Slim Blade by Nevitt.
I hope they sell those t-shirts on WWEshop.com. You'll buy one. Of course I will.
Oh, what the?
I'm still out there.
That was nice.
They were shaking hands 60 seconds ago. Well, after seeing the way that went down, I hope General Manager Kurt Angle will put them on the match for tonight between Rollins and Balor for the championship.
Oh, well, that was a good segment, though. I'll give that enough, too. Yes, I haven't given it down yet.
And if he heard the crowd, he knows that here's Montreal. They want that value right now. Nobody in the world wants that match more than the Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins. He appreciates the small way what Finn Balor just did. A little reminder that I'm still there. Speaking of General Manager Kurt Angle, we announced earlier tonight a huge 6-man tag team match that we'll see.
But so to come tonight, we have the 6-man tag team match: Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Bobby Lashley versus Jinder Mahal, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. And coming up tonight, we're going to look at Trippin' Worldwide. Oh, I can't wait to see it.
And the Riot Squad compares themselves to a can of tear gas. Equal opportunity agitators. With Ruby Riott coming around on the scene 2 weeks ago on Raw,
and coming up next, we're going to get Sasha Banks versus Ruby Riott. I don't give a fuck about that match.
When they go one-on-one, a red hot Raw continues next.
Here's to 60 years of Pizza Hut.
Pizza on USA. And
Okay, next we have Ruby Riott versus Sasha Banks. Ruby Riott will win because they want to continue that shitty Bayley Sasha Banks storyline going on, so that's why Ruby Riott will win. I like how right when I said go down, no downs, WWE jinxed me and put on this match. I mean, this probably won't be a bad match though. Ruby Riott's not a bad wrestler. Sasha Banks is a great wrestler, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest, the boss, Sasha Banks. Sasha, you have a match against Ruby Riott. Of course, the rest of the Riott squad is out there with her. So did you attempt to work things out with Bayley so that she could be in your corner tonight?
Unfortunately, Bayley will not be in my corner. You see, our friendship used to stand the test of time, but I don't know what's going on with Bayley. I haven't heard one word from her. No text, no call, no nothing. You see, the Riott squad is trying to take over, and apparently Bayley's okay with that. Well, I'm not. You see, this Raw Women's division is still run on boss type. And if Ruby wants a Riott, she can bank on one.
Very confident. It's boss time. So Sasha Banks goes it alone tonight, one-on-one with Ruby Riott. And WWE Backlash this Sunday is presented by Hulu. Enjoy live TV in the largest streaming library. It's all on Hulu. Start your free trials today. And by Mattel's Aliyah Collection Action Figures. Make your collection.
Yeah, so that's it. Sasha Banks is still a bitch, though. All right, but let's talk about the history between these two. The Riott squad came to Raw after the Superstar shakeup and attacked Sasha Banks during a match with Bayley and Bayley as well. And last week they had like a 10-man tag where nobody won. So.
So it's Banks against Ruby Riott one-on-one.
Right, let's just get right into this matchup.
She calls herself tough-hearted and battle-tested, steady from.
You know, Sasha Banks started in the WWE in 2000. I believe 2012, but I could be wrong. She started off as enhancement talent at first, kind of jobbing to Tamina Snuka, Paige, and stuff like that. And then eventually she turned heel with Summer Rae and formed the BFFs. Eventually with Charlotte joining the group in NXT. And then when Summer Rae was called up to the main roster, Charlotte and Sasha Banks held down the fort in NXT. And then Charlotte and Sasha Banks disbanded after Charlotte won the NXT Women's title and started to get too big for a head. And Sasha Banks got into a feud with Bayley originally. Then Sasha Banks formed the alliance with Becky Lynch and helped her turn heel. And Sasha Banks and Charlotte ended up having that great match at NXT TakeOver All Evolution in 2015, where Charlotte won the match and retained the championship. And they had about a few more matches where Charlotte kept besting Sasha Banks every time. And then finally at NXT TakeOver Rival, Sasha Banks won the NXT Women's Championship when she defeated Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte. And Liz Bayley watching the matchup backstage. Won. Nobody knows how to watch a TV backstage in WWE. But yeah, Sasha Banks won the NXT Women's Championship, defeated Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte. And then she held on to the NXT Women's Championship, had great defenses against Charlotte in the rematch, against Alexa Bliss, and then against Becky Lynch at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable. And then eventually she was called up to Monday Night Raw and formed Team Bad with Naomi and Tamina Snuka. which I still don't really understand why that was team up, but it was. And then eventually Sasha Banks lost the NXT Women's Championship at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn to Bayley, and probably the best match of 2015. I still can't believe they had the best match in 2015, at least WWE wise, anyways, and they had one of the best feuds, and it absolutely sucks on the main roster. Let's talk about that. That's absolutely stupid. Well, nice Booth pressed by Banks. But then Sasha Banks then lost the rematch to Bayley at NXT TakeOver Respect, and the first ever women's main event on a special big WWE event where and it was the first ever 30 Iron Woman match, but Bayley ended up winning with the final score of 5-4, I believe. And during this at SummerSlam, Team Bad ended up losing a triple threat six-woman elimination match that also included Team Bella and Team PCB. When Nikki Bella ended up hitting Tamina Snuka to eliminate her, I believe, or Naomi, I forget which one it was. And then Team Bad got into a feud with Natalya that really didn't go anywhere. And because I think Sasha Banks got hurt in real life, and Sasha Banks then on Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, was also known as TLC for short, in 2015 kickoff, defeated Becky Lynch in a matchup, and then after the Divas Championship match, because then after that was when Sasha Banks got hurt. After the Divas Championship match at the Royal Rumble between Becky Lynch and Charlotte, and Charlotte won, Sasha Banks came out and attacked Charlotte, but we found out she wasn't a part of Team Bad anymore, so Naomi and Tamina Snuka were offended by this. This led to Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks teaming up at Fastlane to defeat Naomi and Tamina Snuka. Well, gotta fast forward. And then at WrestleMania 32, perhaps in the best match of the whole show, Charlotte defeated Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks in a triple threat match to become the first inaugural women's champion, which is now known as the RAW Women's Championship. And yeah, it was a great match. Then Sasha Banks disappeared again, and yeah, and then Sasha Banks
to counteract all of Sasha Banks' scripts. Did you see how hard Sasha hit the second turnbuckle? Oh, an STL by Ruby is going to have to put her away. Wraps her up and kick out of two. Sasha stays in it. Ruby's got to be careful now not to get too frustrated. Keep her emotions in check. We saw earlier that Bayley was watching backstage. You've got to wonder what kind of emotions are going through Bayley right now, watching her best friend, former best friend, whatever it is. Bayley's having the time of her life right now. She's living vicariously through Ruby Riott. You love your right?
I was just sorry. I was just thinking about something because I realized I have to stay up really late to watch Raw and SmackDown for the rest of the rundown.
You got to see her each and every week. Is the aggressiveness of this young woman. Absolutely ruthless. That's what it takes to succeed these days in the women's division. Ruby Riott has it in spades.
You know what I like is that even though she has the rest of the Riott squad on the outside of the ring, when she goes through her match, she is focused. She only pays attention to her opponent.
Let me get back to what I was talking about, though. Then I'm trying to remember where I left off. Yeah, so then Sasha Banks returned. Then on the first Raw after the draft, Sasha Banks won the Women's Championship from Charlotte just to lose it to her at SummerSlam. And then that became kind of a typical thing for Sasha Banks. And then Sasha Banks just floundered around on Raw, beat Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title at SummerSlam, lost it again, and then just did that weird feud with Bayley and I really don't have any interest in talking about it. Sasha Banks a bitch, so I don't give a fuck. Look at this comeback. I don't know why they're trying to portray Sasha Banks as the fucking babyface when she's not. She's a fucking bitch, so fucking embrace it.
Ruby Riott is equipped with a great deal of punishment to the midsection of her. Oh, man. Now it's Sasha's turn to deliver a stiff kick.
Ruby Riott. You know, I don't even feel like going through her accomplishments. She's accomplished nothing. She was caught up to the fucking main roster way too soon, as well as Liv Morgan, as well as Sarah Logan, and yeah, just fuck that. Oh, nice reverse senton. No. Who thought Sasha Banks wasn't kicking out of that? Come on. Come on. Come on.
I don't know how the boss survived that. Let's take another look at this thing. Bombs away. Boom. Incredible. The midsection of Sasha. You have to have so much trust in your aim, your body, where you're going to land. Either trust. The official, not Morgan, coming to the aid of Ruby Riott. The official didn't see any of that happen. Morgan just in the nick of time, but I think she definitely alerted the referee of some nefarious activities. So you're definitely having some referee issues. Oh, Sasha caught up on the top rope.
Same, no, it's not the same referee actually.
And Sasha with a high knee. She is fighting numbers time.
Oh, double knees into the turnbuckle. Oh, double knees to Liv Morgan.
It's just dropping everything that moves. Well, now she's talking instead of getting back into the ring. She just smashed the side of Ruby Riott's face into the steel post and then smashed Liv Morgan's face with Frank's own knees. Oh, straight right drops the boss. Yeah, Sarah caused the distraction and now Ruby Riott. Take over Riott kick.
Oh, I hate the Riott kick.
Sasha.
Come on. Who gives a fuck? I meant her down. It was a waste of time. Waste of my time. Wasted your time. Down, down, down.
She said if I was the business of crazy people, I wouldn't be here. Okay, well, conservation pleased everybody in the arena. But at the end of the day, it was a mistake.
Wide Squad's a waste of time. And this is a fucking waste of time.
To the rest of the Riott Squad, and by the time she got to the top turnbuckle, it was too late. Sasha, I said, Coach Sasha, I don't think that had anything to do with it. The bottom line is Sasha's a company. Numbers game of the Riott Squad. It was only a matter of time before Ruby Riott knocked off Sasha here tonight. You see Sasha with near the backstabber, launching the backstabber. Sarah Logan in the background, keeping the referee occupied while Liv Morgan lending the assist to her Riott Squad teammate. Banks up in a precarious position, but Ruby was just too much. It would overwhelm the boss with this. Boom! Riott kick right on the side of the jaw. Thanks for coming, Sasha. I will give credit to both of these women so far, in my opinion, match of the night. Well, if you're in the business of giving credit, Coach, you gotta give some credit to Titus.
Oh, coming up. Oh, we get to see that tripping worldwide. Oh.
The moment everyone is talking about after the greatest Royal Rumble, Titus O'Neil is here in Montreal to address his big moment tonight. Actually, next.
Oh, I didn't know there was more.
School, work. You never know when the bully will strike. It could happen at school, work, or even on vacation. I should know, because it happened to me. I was visiting Walt Disney World with the person who I thought was my best friend, Nia Jax. But Nia spent the entire day making fun of my height and asking the park employees if I was tall enough for the adult rides. She even asked if I was tall enough for the Mad Teacup ride. It's a cup. You just sit in a cup. And then at lunch, Maya insisted the server give me a kids menu. And of course, Maya thought it was hilarious. I can still see her. Turkey leg in each hand, just laughing and laughing. Maya turned the happiest place on earth into the saddest day ever.
Poor girl.
But at Backlash, no matter what nasty tricks Maya may have up her sleeve, no matter how much ridicule I might endure, I will win back my Raw Women's Championship. This match is for everyone who's ever had a Nia in their life. And for them, I won't let the bully win. And this has been your moment of bliss.
Down. Just terrible.
Hardy's grilled up a 1/3 pound Angus beef patty, piled it with
Terrible.
smoked pulled pork, crispy onions, and tangy barbecue sauce. The Nick.
I want the truth to come out. I want somebody to do something.
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw.
Oh, but still to come tonight, we're going to get it. An Intercontinental Championship match. Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus Prince Nevitz.
In the main event, Seth Rollins defends his Intercontinental Championship against Finn Balor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man that was all the talk of the greatest Royal Rumble match, Titus O'Neil. And Titus, I'm sure that you've seen this video more than a few times, but let's take everybody back to this past Friday.
Well, 2 days before his birthday, Titus O'Neil did this. The greatest Royal Rumble.
That was awesome. Titus O'Neil's the best.
Let's see what happened at first. I tried to figure out why he is making his way back out of the ring. And then well, how that was absolutely amazing. I had tears rolling down my cheeks. It was unfortunate for Titus, but man, what a laugh. Titus O'Neil, what I call the greatest moment in Royal Rumble
That was awesome.
history.
He's the greatest Royal Rumble participant ever.
Now, a lot of people are saying that you stole the show at the Greatest Royal Rumble match. You certainly broke the internet. How are you reacting to being in the spotlight from something that you weren't exactly in control of?
Well, Renee, I love it when the plan comes together. It was exactly like our plan. You know what, man? I just failed. Plain and simple. I failed. But you know what? Not many people get an opportunity to fall literally flat on their face in front of the entire world. Well, Jennifer Lawrence did do it at the Oscars a few years ago. But that's not important. What is important is that you don't just stay down, that you get back up. So I hope that this situation inspires people to do something. Renee, do you know the question you should have asked him? Titus, do you know what would be more impressive and inspirational? If you hadn't fallen in the first place, I don't know why you're wasting your time with this guy. Renee, it's okay. It's okay.
I think Baron Corbin has a very valid point. I would have been inspired had he not fallen. Well, nonetheless, there was a lot of great things that happened.
I'm going to give that a down because Baron Corbin was there.
Things as well, because we now have new Raw Tag Team Champions, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, the leader of World. You will be not hands. Let me just take this, or you're going to beat the chair of wheels sooner than later. The expedition of gold has been completed. Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy are the new Raw Tag Team Champions. The WWE Universe is full swing into the Woken movement. It's beautiful. It's delightful. It's wonderful. Would you like me to keep going? No, nobody does.
Oh,
how I love to indulge in my favorite non-fictional story of all time, The Light and the Darkness.
Of course! Our story has always been told. The vessels known as Bray Wyatt and Matthew Hardy have forever transcended time and space. We were there at the beginning. We were there at history's greatest triumph. But nothing in history can compare to our greatest victory. Our vessels cannot be contained by this planet alone. We are darkness and light. Yes. And our shadow, it will continue to consume everything. So behold, the deleters of world. Run!
That was awesome. Up.
Isn't it wonderful when vessels are free to transcend time and space? It's absolutely magnificent. I was chatting with Senor Benjamin over a few.
Yeah, that's that ball guy that's trolling me on Twitter. Can we just stop? Can we switch gears?
He's trolling Michael Cole on Twitter. That's awesome.
10-woman tag team matchup. Want to take you back to the closing moments of the match and show you what happened in
Okay, I saw this last week. So this is what. So this was after Ronda Rousey saved Natalya from Mickie James. This was what Ronda Rousey had to say on Instagram. At Nat by Nature, and her Instagram name is obviously At Nat by Nature, showing me how to do the sharpshooter at Santino Bros. I'm assuming that's the training school she was at. Back when I was still training in secret before the Royal Rumble, she took the time to fly out just to help me. Was trustworthy enough to keep my training a secret and pass along third-generation knowledge and experience. I'm still clamoring to collect. Thank you for believing in me when I had been dismissed by so many others.
Former women's champion Eve Torres, Ronda and Nadia trained together. Natalya has helped Ronda's transition up into the WWE and even helping her even more now that Natalya has come over to Raw. The superstar shakeup, the deep connection has been formed between Ronda and Natalya. After what transpired last week, Mickie laid out a challenge to Natalya. Mickie James is going to have the goddess Alexa Bliss in her corner. Meanwhile, Natalya.
So to come tonight, we're going to have Natalya versus Mickie James.
Will be rowdy Ronda Rousey tonight. All right, but that's later. We need to focus on the here and the now. General Manager.
Also coming up next, we're going to have the six-man tag team match. Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Bobby Lashley versus Jinder Mahal, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. All right, let's continue with the show, though. I'm going to fast forward again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sunil Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal!
What a brave soul Sunil is returning out here to do his job after being assaulted by Braun Strowman.
Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, and Braun Strowman are going to win this match. And I think Jinder Mahal's in there to eat the fall.
The United States Championship, Jeff Hardy, who takes the title to SmackDown. He was upset a couple of weeks ago by Chad Gable. You mentioned earlier, Kevin Owens is from Louisville. Just about 30 minutes here from Montreal. Sammy Owens,
It's a call up. It's a debut.
And it's one thing to hear all of these
The debut should have to
rooting for you, but when the three men walk out here in a couple minutes, then all of that is going to go away. Because you have to face these three, mano a mano. Sammy and Kevin wear that Canadian flag on their sleeve. That's why they're welcome with open arms back to their home city. Hometown advantage in effect for KO and Sammy. I think Jinder might be sort of an adopted.
Uh-oh. You guys are all getting murdered.
Braun Strowman is setting a record at the greatest Royal Rumble this past Friday when he eliminated 13
Oh, Braun Strowman.
50-minute walk in the match. He breaks the record set by Roman Reigns when Roman eliminated 12.
He broke Roman Reigns' most single Royal Rumble elimination.
And he also won the greatest Royal Rumble in history. He was awarded that championship trophy, also a championship title as well. The inaugural winner of the greatest Royal Rumble. For the record on my social media show.
So Braun Strowman may actually go somewhere from the greatest Royal Rumble.
I mean, maybe you should have picked somebody like, I don't know, one member of their revival or, you know, somebody like that. A lot of research. I think a lot of what research is in advance for it? Get down the moments. We got 7 foot tall. He was 7 pounds. How do we get that? The guy who picks the Patriots to win the Super Bowl every year. I did that last year, too.
Uh-oh. Here comes Lashley, Bobby Lashley.
But dominator Bobby Lashley dominated at times in the greatest Royal Rumble this past Friday night. Absolutely freakish athlete. Bobby Lashley can do some superhuman things. Finally returned back to WWE because Bobby says, I've got a lot of unfinished business.
Oh my gosh. You're getting food. You're getting, food. You're getting booed right out of the fucking building.
Roman Reigns looks to focus tonight on this 6-man tag team matchup, and he's still got a foul taste in his mouth after the controversial ending to the steel cage match for the Universal Championship Friday. There's no rest for the weary because Roman Reigns now has to focus on what comes his way Sunday at Backlash on the WWE Network. Because he renews a bitter rivalry with one of the fattest men in WWE, Samoa Joe. Roman can't focus on Samoa Joe.
You know, Roman Reigns is a failure in life. He can't fucking beat Brock Lesnar and become the Universal Champion that makes excuses about why every time he loses. What a fucking failure. What a fucking fool.
That is very hard to perfect. But I believe that Samoa Joe has perfected it. It will be very difficult for Roman Reigns to focus on this, to your point, Cole, and not think about what happens on Sunday. Oh, caveat, Samoa Joe showed up in a selfie earlier on time. Samoa Joe, I've known a lot of years, and I've never known the man to make it.
Well, let's get right into this matchup, though. I think this is going to actually be a pretty good 6-man tag.
All of these men, Sammy, Kevin, Jinder came out here tonight.
wanting a match with Roman Reigns. Instead, they got the sixth match. I don't know like this, but I don't know that I've ever seen a team of 3 men more dominant than those 3 that are in the ring right now. Oh, we saw what Strowman and Lashley were capable of last week when they took out Zayn and Owens. Now you add Roman Reigns to the mix.
All right, Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal are going to start off this matchup. Oh no, he tagged in Sami Zayn.
Very obnoxious Sami Zayn. Well, you can know that it's broken. And I hope that indeed is 100% out of the system.
Oh no, Kevin Owens is going to start off the matchup. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns have a history with each other. They feuded over the WWE Universal Championship towards the end of 2016. First at Roadblock into the line. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Roadblock into the line. They Roman Reigns beat him by DQ when the championship was on the line, and Reigns just punched Jericho not Jericho, sorry, Zayn right in the face. And then obviously then at the Royal Rumble, Kevin Owens defeated Roman Reigns in a no DQ match with Chris Jericho hanging above the ring in a shot cage. Oh, nice double drive-by drop kick by Reigns.
Make your morning a little better. Mix and match 2 of you. I can do this all day. Captain America, the First Avenger, Wednesday at 7:30 on USA.
He just drove him in the corner. Now Jinder Mahal is the legal man in the match for the heel team. But anyhow, yeah, continuing with Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens' history. I mean, that's pretty much the only history that they had. Where they had the match. And then Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal have no history. So there you go. Braun Strowman and Sami Zayn actually have some history because when Braun Strowman had been demanding competition for weeks, Sami Zayn was the one that stepped up to Braun Strowman in 2016 and tried to give Braun Strowman some competition. But Raw general manager at the time, Mick Foley, thought it was too dangerous for Sami Zayn since in the matchup Braun Strowman had tried to injure him before. But Sami Zayn kept demanding the match. And when he didn't get the match, he demanded to be traded to SmackDown. And Mick Foley revealed that, he just did that all to motivate him. So he gave him a chance at Roadblock end of the line that if he could last 10 minutes with Braun Strowman, he would win the match. And Sami Zayn did. And then this pissed off Strowman, so then he wanted a match with Sami Zayn. And Stephanie McMahon, the Raw commissioner, granted the match. They made a last man standing match with Braun Strowman won, and that was pretty much the end of that feud.
Kevin Owens, of course, with the cheap shots. Kevin and Sami have made a career out of this. Don't play well with it. Sami and Jinder are loving.
Obviously, we know too Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman have a history with each other. Braun Strowman cost Roman Reigns the WWE Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble against Kevin Owens in the no DQ match. And then Roman Reigns the next night cost Braun Strowman a Universal Championship match against Kevin Owens when Braun Strowman was on the verge of winning the championship. And then at Fastlane, and this led to the feud where Braun Strowman would lay out Roman Reigns week after week by running power slamming him through the barricade and throwing him into the turnbuckle and it exploded in Reigns' face. But then at Fastlane in 2017, Roman Reigns defeated Braun Strowman, milking the first guy to pin Braun Strowman. And then Braun Strowman got pissed about it and tossed Reigns halfway across the ramp. And they had a match which was interrupted by The Undertaker when he came out and chokeslammed Braun Strowman. And then Then they took a break from their feud, and then afterwards, Braun Strowman attacked Roman Reigns backstage and threw him off like the stage, tipped him over while he was tipped an ambulance over while he was in it. And then at Payback, Braun Strowman destroyed Roman Reigns and defeated him. And then Roman Reigns got revenge and injured Braun Strowman with his arm. And then the feud went away after Braun Strowman was hurt for a few weeks. And then it came back when Braun Strowman returned and cost Roman Reigns a match against Samoa Joe. Then at Great Balls of Fire, Braun Strowman beat Roman Reigns in an ambulance match, to which Roman Reigns just came right out of the ambulance and speared him and drove an ambulance into him. Gotta do some commentary for a little bit. I can. Right now, Kevin Owens has got Bobby Lashley in a rear chin lock. This is a very effective move right here. You know, most of these guys in this matchup have all held some sort of championships. Kevin Owens, former WWE Universal Champion, former two-time Intercontinental Champion, two-time United States Champion, former NXT Champion, Sami Zayn, former NXT Champion, Jinder Mahal, former United States Champion, former WWE Champion. Don't have to do commentary anymore. But yeah, let me continue to break down the feud between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. Yeah, and then then they had that Fatal 4-Way match at SummerSlam. The build up to it too was when Braun Strowman came out and interrupted in the number 1 contenders match between Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. And then they had a triple threat match. No, they had a last man standing match first that was won by Braun Strowman due to interference from Samoa Joe. Then they had a triple threat match with all 3 guys where it was won by Roman Reigns. And then at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar ended up retaining the WWE Universal Championship by pinning Roman Reigns. And then the feud kind of rekindled back up again when the Shield reunited and attacked Braun Strowman. And it led to it was supposed to lead to a like a 6-on-3 handicap match between The Miz, The Bar, Braun Strowman. Actually, no, 5-on-3. The Miz, The Bar, Braun Strowman, and Kane versus Roman Reigns. Because Kane returned in a steel cage match between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman to help Braun Strowman win the match. But then because Roman Reigns got sick, Kurt Angle ended up taking his place. And then that was pretty much kind of the end of it. I can't really... The only other altercation they had with each other was that Elimination Chamber, where the winner became the number 1 contender to the WWE Universal Championship. That match involved Seth Rollins, Prince Devitt, The Miz, Elias, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman. And Roman Reigns got the hot tag on Sami Zayn, where Braun Strowman eliminated everybody in this matchup but was not able to overcome Roman Reigns, which sucked. And then Strowman drew him through the Elimination Chamber afterwards.
After everything that he's been through.
I mean, those are the only real people that have a history in this match with each other, though. Nice boot to the face.
Might not be sure what planet he's on right now. Definitely give him another case of vertigo. Who really buying that vertigo stuff? I'm concerned. Sammy's an A-level competitor. I'm concerned about the well-being of the competitors.
Here comes the Superman punch. Oh, Sunil. See you later.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to
Oh, DDT by Owens. Gotta fast forward again.
Daytime soap.
On Monday Night Raw, incredible six-man.
All right, Raw's back on, and right now Sami Zayn's got Roman Reigns locked in like a little chin lock right now, really cutting off his opponent from his partners, which makes sense because that's what good tag team wrestling's supposed to be. So I like it.
This is such a beautiful story. Not to mention Sammy overcame Vertigo. What a hero. Yeah, just trying to beat out here for the hometown. I mean, we're actually what Vertigo is, but regardless, he's good. I think he gets his own person. I don't say before you but what they've done here is great is a great job of keeping Roman Reigns in their corner.
I'll try to make the tag. The other two superstars that do have a history in this match with each other is obviously Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I guess I can go over their history. They obviously started together in the independent scenes, working under the names Kevin Steen and El Generico, and they were a tag team for a while in the Indies. And then eventually they actually had a feud in the Indies where Kevin Steen turned on El Generico, and they feuded over like the ROH World Championships and stuff. But I don't really know a whole lot about that because I wasn't watching the Indies. So, and then eventually when El Generico was signed to WWE, they feud kind of ended for a while. And then when Kevin Steen was eventually signed and became Kevin Owens in NXT and debuted at NXT TakeOver Evolution, ironically enough, the same night, Sami Zayn ended up finally winning the NXT Championship by defeating Adrian Neville. And on that same show, Kevin Owens turned on Sami Zayn, and that started off the feud between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, where Sami Zayn really wanted to get his hands on Kevin Owens. So at NXT TakeOver Rival, NXT General Manager William Regal made it official, and the match was made for the NXT Championship, where Kevin Owens absolutely destroyed Sami Zayn and took the NXT Championship from him and took Sami Zayn off NXT for a while. And then at NXT, and then Sami Zayn returned in NXT, attacked Kevin Owens and wanted to get his NXT Championship back. And then in NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, Kevin Owens ended up taking out Sami Zayn again because Sami Zayn had already been injured prior on Monday Night Raw like a week before that. During the United States Championship Open Challenge with John Cena, and Kevin Owens was actually supposed to go into a feud with Cena. Was starting up a feud with Cena, so this made it look strong for that. So then the feud took a break for a while. Kevin Owens was already right up on the main roster. Sami Zayn ended up returning by the time Sami Zayn had returned in NXT. But then in the Royal Rumble match in 2016, all that happened in 2015. In the Royal Rumble match in 2016, which was for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship that year. Sami Zayn was one of the entrants, and he ended up eliminating Kevin Owens, costing him the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Strowman. Oh, there's Strowman. Braun Strowman's got the hot tag of Jinder Mahal, and he's going to murder Jinder Mahal. I'm going to absolutely love this. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. He just murdered Kevin Owens. Oh. Oh, and again, he just murdered Sami Zayn. Oh, Owens was able to move out of the way. Oh, not full on. Oh, into the barricade. You destroyed these people, Strowman. Show them who's boss.
Sure, everyone in Marino is terribly concerned right now, Cole.
Oh, come on.
And Jinder with a golden opportunity here. The official checking out Strowman. Strowman's in trouble. The monster down to one knee. Sami Zayn with the ball.
Oh, Lashley. Belly to belly throw.
Lashley just launched Sami across the ring.
Oh my gosh. See you later, Lashley.
Lashley might be out. Here's Owens.
Oh, spear by Reigns. Oh, Strowman. What in power slam. See you later, Kevin Owens. You guys were fucked. That was a pretty good match. I'll give it 3 1/4 stars. I thought that was pretty good. I'll give that an up. I like seeing Braun Strowman, Lashley, and Roman Reigns all kick ass. I think that's a pretty badass team. So, yeah. I like this. What does kind of suck, though, is what we'll get it down is that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn really haven't looked all that credible in a while. And it feels like they're kind of jobbing them out right now. That will get it down. I really like that because I think Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are way too talented to be kind of like mid-card jobbers like this. So that is a down.
Roman Reigns and Lashley victorious. But boys, we still have plenty more to come tonight in their ladder match at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins snatched victory away from the hands of Finn Balor.
What's still to come tonight? Still to come on the show. We have an Intercontinental Championship match. Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus Prince Nevitt.
Last week, Baron Corbin brought No Way Jose's party to a screeching halt. Tonight, the Lone Wolf looks to end the fiesta.
And coming up next, apparently we're going to have No Way Jose versus Baron Corbin. I'm not looking forward to that.
Exclusive. Something else to wrestle with Bruce Pritchard. New episode this Wednesday on demand, exclusively on WWE Network. Mention original fan. Here for a limited time. To the Bell Center in Montreal, the Intercontinental Championship match still to come tonight as we bask in the success of an historic, monumental event. That was the first step in bringing change to Saudi Arabia, the greatest Royal Rumble.
I'm not going to watch this.
How proud and honored we were to be a part of that.
Okay, Baron Corbin versus No Way Jose. Baron Corbin's probably winning, but you don't have to expect me to give a fuck about it. Because Baron Corbin was there.
A wise man once said that to make money, you can't be funny. Oh, keep running your mouth. It ain't gonna stop me because you paid to see me.
Who pays to see fucking Baron Corbin? Come on.
Okay, keep going. You got something to say? Say it. Look, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to half these Raw superstars that come out here and just want to make you laugh and entertain you. You saw the clip. Titus O'Neil, he's got 2 left feet, and he's made a career of looking stupid and playing the fool. My opponent is no different. No Way Jose lives for his shenanigans and his dumb conga line. This nonsense makes me want to puke. I came here to win championships and make money. And I don't make money coming out here trying to make each one of you laugh. I make money by cracking people in the teeth. And that's why none of these guys are on my level. Tonight, I put an end to the nonsense. And I promise you, when it is all said and done, no one will be laughing.
Oh, here it comes. Let's have some fun. No way, Jose. There he is. No, Jose. No, wait. 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 See, this guy's just trying to have fun. Why won't Baron Corbin just let the guy have fun?
But I will say this. The fact that he would make fun of Titus Worldwide, Titus made one of the great moments in WWE history. Now, it may not have been intended, but some of the greatest moments are not intended. Baron Corbin should worry about himself rather than others.
Jose, no, wait. 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 Jose.
With the ambush, listen, Baron Corbin refused to compete with No Way Jose because of the unfair advantage of having a combo line at ringside. Baron was completely within his rights with what he did here. It's about spoiling people's fun. That's what Baron enjoys. Well, the match is going to happen one-on-one here tonight. Listen, No Way Jose, no slouch. He goes 6'3", 240.
Let's see how this match turns out. Baron Corbin never had a good match before, so.
Ladder match. We're talking about the guys and women for that matter that have come over here to the Superstar Shake-Up. And wow, how quick is that? Oh, what a clothesline by Corbin. No one else is one of those guys that needs to make a name for himself on this level, as Baron Corbin likes to say. Well, Baron Corbin has something to coach to those here on Monday Night Raw. Remember, all the success came on SmackDown when he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Not gonna react. I really have nothing to say. Baron Corbin, the dude sucks.
Corbin's not here to entertain people. Corbin's here to make money and win championships. Period. No Way Jose. He's not here to have fun. No Way Jose is. He competed in intercollegiate ballroom dancing. I would have to disagree with a real thing. It is. It is. Oh, what a kick by Jose! Launched out to the apron. Great balance, lands on his feet. Big right hand from Jose. Went up to the top rope. Corbin may be stunned. Jose launched out. No. Wasn't pretty from Corbin. It was just a good Scott. Baron Corbin out here enjoying himself, ruining everybody else's fun. Well, speaking of fun, there's Titus O'Neil and Baron Corbin poked fun out earlier tonight. Here comes the man. Smart. Doesn't Titus understand there's a matchup happening right now? This is no time for self-promotion. Got here with Titus Worldwide. Apollo and Dana for a world slide. I like the Titus World Slide hashtag. What are they doing? Interrupting Baron Corbin doing work is what they're doing.
Oh.
Make sure it's not slippery there, Apollo. I don't want Titus to mess up that suit. There he goes. Okay, stop. They're taking it down. This is egregious. Awesome entrance by Titus time. Oh my God!
What the hell is that? What just happened? Oh. He faked it.
unexpected that Corbin losing that because he tried to rule Titus's run earlier on. Again, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but no way Jose looks like somebody who would be.
I know this probably really isn't enough, but for me it is enough because Baron Corbin got fucking embarrassed because he's a piece of shit. So it's more of a bias stuff than anything else. Dude sucks. Go back to fucking football. I mean, this dude sucks. Go back and play football and doing something else because you just suck.
Thanks for spying me. We actually made Corbin smile for a minute. No, I didn't agree. I think that intentionally did that. I really did. I really did. He didn't know it was like that. Hey, Titus Worldwide, and no way I say are going to celebrate here tonight. There's going to be hell in a pay for what just happened to Baron Corbin, I assure you. They used Baron Corbin's intensity and focus against him. Switching gears, ladies and gentlemen, to the month of April, WWE and Make-A-Wish granted more than 30 wishes, bringing strength and hope to kids who are critical illnesses.
One wish day was so cool. How can we make even more wishes come true next year? We can help even more kids become mermaids. And guys, what happened if we can fly this time? Next year, John Cena can wrestle an octopus.
An octopus isn't really in my contract. But it should be. I will wrestle an octopus.
Wishes have been proven to give kids the strength to see a future beyond their critical illness. World Wish Day took muscle. Now let's make next year even better.
And we want to thank all of you who contributed and participated in World Wish Day yesterday. The WWE, proud to be a part. You can still help out. Go to wish.org/WWE to contribute. Things are still heating up here on Monday Night Raw. The challenge was issued by Mickie James, who will have Alexa Bliss in her corner. Natalya
Coming up next, we're going to have a match, Natalya versus Mickie James.
She'll be joined by her pal, Ronda Rousey, next.
The King's turning up the heat.
Gotta fast forward again.
And bringing a spice for these. The Cromarties returns May 8th on USA.
I want to send a special thanks to Barnes Courtney for Champions, the official theme song of WWE Backlash. It's off the album The Attractions of Youth, available now on iTunes and Spotify. We're back live on Monday Night Raw from Montreal.
Natalya's winning. I think because Ronda Rousey's in her corner, so I don't know if Ronda Rousey's gonna, and I think Ronda Rousey will fuck up Mickie James again. I would say she'll fuck up Alexa, but I think they want to protect Alexa. One, because she just had a boob job, and two, because she's wrestling for the Raw Women's Championship at Backlash, so it only makes sense for her to just attack Mickie. Here comes randomly face Natalya, though. I just don't get how she's a face. Oh, wow, Ronda Rousey. I expect her to get her own theme song.
Guys, I had an opportunity to sit down and talk to Natalya at length today about her relationship with Ronda Rousey. She said a number of years ago, Eve Torres, a former women's champion here at WWE, got Natalya and Ronda Rousey together. Ronda was training with Eve Torres' husband. So Natalya and Ronda started training and they developed this tremendous relationship, a relationship that has really helped Ronda
here at WWE, especially now that Natalya is part of Monday Night Raw. And there have been very
I mean, as random as Natalya being a babyface is, it's been speculated that Natalya only a face right now because they want to do Natalya versus Ronda in the future. And they want Natalya to turn on Ronda, and it works better if Natalya turns face first. But I also think about it like this: Natalya had been a heel for quite a while, and I think it was kind of time for her to have like a nice change in attitude when she switched over to Monday Night Raw, and I think her being a babyface was that change in attitude.
She's fighting for everyone that's ever been bullied like Nia Jax. That's what she says. Nice snap or takedown by Natalya. Natalya also said she
drop kick.
The basement drop kick to be a part of the Monday Night Raw roster. Cover on James. Kick out. She came over here in a superstar shakeup. Said new lease on life. Turn over a new leaf. And compete here to one day win the Raw Women's title. Oh, off the middle turnbuckle. Very cagey maneuver by Mickie James. Sending Natalya face first and then using the hair whip down.
You know, you mentioned Nia Jackson dealing with Alexa, but what about the other three that we see out here? Ronda or Natalya or Mickie James?
You know, Natalya is a former two-time women's champion, won the Divas Championship from Lakeville at Survivor Series in 2010, and then won the SmackDown Women's Championship from Naomi at SummerSlam 2017. So yeah, she is a two-time women's champion. She's managed some tag teams. She managed a great tag team in the Hot Dynasty from 2009 to 2010 until they broke up as a tag team, and she decided to work singles.
Don't worry about it, Coach. And look at Mickie James has Natalya in a bit of trouble here. Will Natalya tap out? But here's the strength of Natalya. Never underestimate the power of Natalya. Oh, here's the cover.
Mickie James, a former six-time women's champion, WWE-wise anyways, defeated Trish Stratus at WrestleMania 22 to win her first one. Let me see if I can remember them all. Defeated Lita to win her second at Survivor Series 2006 to win her second one. Defeated Melina, I believe, on an episode of RAW to win a third one in 2007. Defeated Beth Phoenix. Yeah, defeated Beth Phoenix on an episode of RAW in 2008 to win. Ooh, there's Ronda going out right after Alexa.
First time you go face to face. First time you get that look. First time you get chased. Oh no.
Oh. Natalya got her. That might have been the scariest Alexa ever has been in her life.
Scoring a big victory while Ronda Rousey was going round and round with the goddess on the outside. That could have been really disastrous.
Well, that was okay. I'll give that a thumbs in the middle. Wasn't anything special. I think they need to. I guess they want to like make Ronda Rousey more of that Brock Lesnar. Because I know she's not wrestling up.
Oh no! For this, can't catch a break. Oh, that is yours. Nia Jax in pursuit of Alexa Bliss. Gonna be nowhere to run for Bliss come Sunday. He's gonna have to go face to face with the Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax. Remember when I said there's a bunch of firsts going on? Nia perhaps sizing up some future competition. But not tonight. But not tonight. And again, no place to run for Alexa Bliss, as we mentioned, come Sunday, because it is the first co-branded pay-per-view.
Whatever. But yeah, this Sunday is the first co-branded pay-per-view. Well, maybe it's not really the first co-branded whatever, but for the first co-branded pay-per-view in 2018, under the new formula, it's going to be Backlash. So, wait, The matches we have so far was we have a Raw Women's Championship match. Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. That match the match at Mania was decent, so that match there should be pretty decent. Then we also have a Raw versus SmackDown match. Monday Night Raw's Roman Reigns versus SmackDown Samoa Joe. And we also have a WWE Championship match. WWE Champion AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, which I'm really looking forward to that match. And we also have a SmackDown Women's Championship match. SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella versus Charlotte Flair.
And what about this? Based on what happened earlier tonight, this match just made.
Ooh, and we have a match that was just made, a tag team match. Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. A rematch from last week's episode of Monday Night Raw. And then we have another Raw versus SmackDown match for the Intercontinental Championship. Monday Night Raw's Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus SmackDown's The Miz. But this is if Seth Rollins is still the champion going into Backlash. Because it could be Prince Neville defending the championship at Backlash.
Superstars will be competing Sunday at Backlash. And remember, WWEnetwork.com right now to sign up, because Backlash is free for new subscribers. But there's plenty more to come tonight on Monday.
But coming up next, we have an Intercontinental Championship match. Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus Prince Neville.
Against Finn Balor, after what transpired last week and earlier tonight, he's still live next. America's Ninja Superstars go head-to-head.
I don't know if I'm doing SmackDown or not. It's 2:04 in the morning, so I'm probably just gonna say no.
This solo power, get backlash. Onwards of decimate.
I have never won this solo show making idle threat. Greg is walking into the lion's den. Leave that. Here comes the big dog.
No matter how hard they try, no matter how tough they talk, the big dog is still here.
The history between these two superstars is something that they don't like each other.
Well, it's Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler.
You know, there's a reason when I speak, it's unlike anybody else you hear today. Because when I say it, you feel it. It's real, just like me. And while the other WWE superstars are too busy coasting through life, complaining, playing on their phones, just happy to be here, there are two of us that are absolutely positive that we deserve to be here. We're going to show you exactly why. If I was anyone else other than us, I'd be real afraid right now. Maybe contemplate some other options, you know? Maybe run off to SmackDown. Well, you still can. It's nothing dangerous. You see, we didn't come to Raw to steal the show. Nah. We're just going to take it.
But that's the same thing as stealing. That will get a thumbs in the middle because Ziggler's promo made no sense, but McIntyre's did. All right, but now we got the Intercontinental Championship match. Seth Rollins versus Prince Neville. I do think Prince Neville probably will be the one to defeat Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship, but I don't think they're going to do that just yet. I think they're going to save it for when he turns heel. So, oh, get those hands up, guys. Get those hands up. So, yeah, I'm going to say that Seth Rollins retains his Intercontinental Championship.
Will defend the Intercontinental Championship this Sunday at Backlash against The Miz. And here's the question: if Finn wins tonight, what about Chandler with triple threat on Sunday? Because remember, Seth Rollins will have the rematch clause in his contract. And here's I
So then we may have a triple threat match. We'll have the rematch from WrestleMania for when Seth Rollins won the Intercontinental Championship. So it could be. So either Sunday we're gonna have the Intercontinental Championship match, Monday Night Raw's Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus SmackDown's The Miz, or we're gonna have a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Monday Night Raw's Intercontinental Champion Prince Nevitt versus Seth Rollins versus The Miz. So that's gonna be interesting. Or Seth, or maybe Seth doesn't invoke his rematch clause, and it's just one-on-one match for the Intercontinental Championship. Monday Night Raw's Prince Nevitt versus The Miz. Monday Night Raw's Intercontinental Champion Prince Nevitt versus SmackDown's The Miz. A lot of direction that they could go in within this matchup.
With the way Seth Rollins has been riding recently, I would not bet against the Kingslayer. Earlier on tonight, Seth Rollins.
But yeah, let's get right into this matchup. Obviously, these two men have a huge history with each other. At SummerSlam in 2016, when Prince Nevitt defeated Seth Rollins to become the inaugural WWE Universal Champion, but unfortunately, Prince Nevitt was injured in the matchup, so he was forced to vacate the championship. And then they finally met again in a one-on-one matchup earlier this year, where Seth Rollins was victorious. And then they met again in a one-on-one matchup. Actually, no, they met. They both started the. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Introducing first the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, Finn Balor. His opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 217 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. Guys, you notice the right eye of Finn Balor. It is bruised, it is black and blue, it's cut up. That is from the ladder match at the greatest Royal Rumble.
But anyhow, and they both started the Elimination Chamber match to determine the number one contender for the WWE Universal Championship that I already mentioned who was in that match. And then Seth Rollins and Prince Nevitt met in another matchup where Prince Nevitt was victorious. And then on the go-home show just before WrestleMania, they met in another matchup where Seth Rollins was victorious. Seth Rollins beat The Miz and Prince Nevitt at WrestleMania to win the Intercontinental Championship. And also Prince Nevitt, they both won the ladder match at the Greatest Royal Rumble event that Seth Rollins won, that also included The Miz and Samoa Joe. But you guys also got to remember, too, nice arm drag by Nevitt. Nevitt's also a former NXT champion. Defeated Kevin Owens at Beast in the East in 2015 to win the NXT Championship. A former Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winner. Teamed up with Samoa Joe and defeated the team's nice dive by Rollins. I don't think they were. I don't even know if they were expecting a commercial there, but we got one.
I need to go inside and drop a pin on my place of content.
And this is our main event here tonight.
All right, Raw's back on, and right now Seth Rollins is dominating Prince Nevitt with a rear chin lock right now, or looks more like a headlock, but really tough to tell. Or when he just threw him hard into that turnbuckle. Oh, he did it again. But yeah, as I was saying, Prince Nevitt and Samoa Joe won the first Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, defeated the teams such as the Lucha Dragons in the first round, Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy in the quarterfinals, the Mechanics in the semifinals, and then in the finals, Baron Corbin and Rhino. And then as for Seth Rollins, he's a Grand Slam champion, former WWE Tag Team Champion first, when he teamed up with Roman Reigns to defeat Team Hell No at Extreme Rules 2013. Nice clothesline by Devitt. And then won the Money in the Bank contract at Money in the Bank 2014, defeated Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Kofi Kingston, and Rob Van Dam. He blocked it. Blockbuster by Rollins. Seth Rollins also cashed in the Money in the Bank contract and defeated Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar in a triple threat match to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and a mic check into the second turnbuckle. Nice springboard clothesline.
Just because you're outside the ring doesn't mean you're out of harm's way when the king slam's involved.
Suicide dive, got it. Is he gonna hit it again? No, it's a goey by Nevitt.
One too many times to the well.
But Seth Rollins, WrestleMania 31 defeated Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar by cashing his Money in the Bank contract in a triple threat match to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And then, unfortunately, was injured at the relinquish the champion. No, and then at SummerSlam 2017, he defeated John Cena to win the United States Championship. And went for the whipcord knee. DDT by Nevitt. No.
Balor half a count away from winning the title and heading to Backlash to face The Miz. Take a look at this. Beautiful series of reversals. But I feel like we've seen this face. And check out again. We saw it Friday at the Greatest Royal Rumble at the top step of the ladder. That close to becoming the champion. He's become so close so many times.
Went for the Slim Blade.
Rollins able to counter.
Nice drop kick.
Picture perfect. Stop it on a dime. We're going to see the 1916 maybe. No, the elbow, just like earlier tonight. And he stacks up Rollins.
No.
For the title, and Rollins survives again.
I knew for a fact that Rollins was going to kick out of that because I don't think Prince Nevitt's ever beaten anybody with that move.
You know, Corey, you said earlier tonight about Roman Reigns, everything he's gone through the last couple of weeks. The same could be said, in my humble opinion, about.
Yeah, but continuing to go over Seth Rollins' title wins. So that he was injured and had to give up the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So that he returned at Extreme Rules 2016 to reclaim the championship. And he did. And he ended up winning the championship from Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank, and which was a short title reign because then shortly afterwards, Dean Ambrose cashed in the Money in the Bank contract on him. Seth Rollins then went on to win the Slim Blade by Rollins. Ripcord knee. And never kicked out. I do like that it's not his finisher anymore. I actually don't mind that he does the move. I just didn't want it to be. Kangoo left a comment. I don't know how long ago he left it, saying "nice sofa." Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I do like that Seth Rollins doesn't use the whipcord knee as a finisher anymore. I'm okay with him having it in his arsenal, but it really didn't look good for him to have it as a finisher. Here comes the super kick. Oh, a super kick to the ribs. Owen never fights back.
Up and over. Great balance by Rollins.
Oh, went for the high knee. Double stomp by Nevitt.
They need to make a cover right now.
Someone's gonna make a cover. So I got some hair in my eye because I had a haircut today. So you know, all your hair, some of my hair is probably really loose.
It's too late now. He's gonna have to come up with something. Something quick.
Oh, it's a goey. Oh, it's time for the coup de grace. Is he gonna hit it?
So that brings it up. Each man has been able to counter the other strong suit. Wallace now making the climb. If you're looking for this picture perfect single place.
Kangu wants to know why there's only part of a painting. Because that's like the all you can see, but this is the whole painting right here. It's the painting of a boat. Oh, superplex into a Falcon Arrow. No. Oh wait, did he counter it? I missed it because I was showing the picture. So I gotta see this. So he hit the superplex. Oh, Nevitt's the one that hit the Falcon Arrow. See, I looked away and when I saw the Falcon Arrow, I just assumed that Seth Rollins hit it, but no, it was Prince Nevitt who hit the Falcon Arrow. It's like he knew that it's like he knows every one of Seth Rollins' tricks.
For the WWE Universe here in Montreal. Absolutely incredible back and forth matchup. Rollins would deliver a devastating superplex. But as Seth would roll through, as we've seen him do so many times, it was power, it was time, it could never be fucking Indeed it is our main event tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. He's been given everything they have. 3 days removed from that incredible ladder match.
Oh, 1916. No, Rollins hit a knee. Oh, it's a goey by Nevitt. Oh, Insegoi by Rollins. Oh, a clothesline by Nevitt outside the ring. Oh, and a flip dive on the outside.
Exactly what he's doing. Well, he could be measuring Rollins with his shot.
Drop kick into the corner. Kangu says nice TV, even though we can't see it. Oh, he missed the coup de grace. Oh, with the curb stomp. Rolls him up. Oh. Oh, went for the stomp again. I forgot it's not called the curb stomp anymore. Slim blade by Nevitt. Super kick by Rollins.
When Ken Rollins make the cover, can he capitalize? Broke that down center of the ring. Just an incredible match here tonight on Monday Night Raw. These two athletes leaving everything they have in the ring.
the right to be called Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, a stomp. That has to be it now. Got him. That was a really good match. I give it 3 3/4. That was very, very good. Like I said, I think if they turn if they turn Prince Never heel, I think they could have a excellent match for the Intercontinental Championship. I never get bored of seeing these two guys wrestle. They always do something different, and it doesn't feel like the same match all the time. So, but now we know that at Backlash, we're gonna have an Intercontinental Championship match. It's gonna be Intercontinental Champion Monday Night Raw's Seth Rollins versus SmackDown's The Miz.
Brought everything tonight to the table, looking for the finale. The coup de grace. Rollins just a step ahead. The kick and after several attempts, Rollins seemed to have the answer for stop after stop. These two, right? We said it was going to have to be one of these two guys. That was a little bit extra special. And tonight, at least tonight, Seth Rollins was that guy. Now this is the last we've seen for this property. What a show. What a match. I can't wait. Can't wait for Sunday. Seth Rollins now with the Intercontinental Championship against The Miz. Sunday at Backlash, Roman Reigns will take on Samoa Joe, Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship and much, much more. It takes place Sunday from Newark on the WWE Network. Good night, everybody, from Montreal.
And that's the end of Monday Night Raw. And I forgot to delete the recording. I'll do that tomorrow. Overall, thoughts though, so I thought Raw was a good show. I definitely would say a 7 out of 10. I don't think it was a great show. I think it's a lot too because these wrestlers probably, when it comes to matches, it's probably a little tougher for them to put on great matches because they just came off like the Saudi Arabia and they're probably tired as hell because they've traveled from South Africa to like Texas to back to Canada. So and now they're going to whoever Backlash is going to be, and then New York. So yeah, and I think that we have a pay-per-view coming up Sunday, but overall, I still thought it was a good Raw. I enjoyed the Intercontinental Championship match. I enjoyed the 6-man tag team match. I enjoyed the promo with Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. I enjoyed the AOP squash match. Titus O'Neil's well, I can't really say I enjoyed that, but I enjoyed the stuff they did with Natalya. Well, I thought that was okay. The stuff they did with Natalya, Ronda Rousey, Mickie James, and Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. But there was some low points on the show, like the Sasha Banks, Sonya Deville match, and their moment of bliss again, and in a sense that Baron Corbin No Way Jose match, and just Baron Corbin in general. So they did have some low points. So, but overall, it was a good show. It was a easy watch. I think because I was able to fast forward it, it made it an easy watch. I definitely wouldn't have enjoyed this show Monday because I was sick. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna do my SmackDown live reactions later on today since it's 2 in the morning now. Because I really don't feel like staying up till 4:30 in the morning to watch those. So, yeah, I'll do my SmackDown live reactions later on today. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content and click on the bell so that way every time I upload a video, you guys will get the notification for it. Make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM brothers and on the Talk Later YouTube channels. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.